I'm sorry, but William, whatever they said you did, I think you did it. I think you did that. At the same time, I don't know who told LaRon that he was in charge of the girls and the boys. No, sir. Mieka is holding on with a hope and a prayer. How is Mieka still here? Mieka does not have a real connection. And Patrice, it is very much giving thirsty, says. He didn't have your number for a reason. He didn't save it. I'm on time this week, y'all. I'm here on a Friday night right after the episode. What's good, y'all? Welcome and welcome back to the channel. I'm Tammy. This is Tammy Talks. We are here to talk Ready to Love Season 9, Episode 9, Tommy's Getaway Part 1. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, y'all. We are on the road to 25,000 subscribers. So if you have been watching, do me a solid. Hit that subscribe button. If you enjoyed the video, thumbs it up. And then hop in the comment section and let's talk about everything that happened this episode. I feel like almost too much happened this episode. So it starts off with Vanessa, Chaz, Mieka, and Laron. They are all in the car headed up to this lake house that Tommy has for this season. So in the car, they're talking about being possessive of their connections. Vanessa said that her connection isn't possessive over her. Chaz is like, you talking about me? And I feel like that should have been your first clue, Vanessa. That was your first clue, sis. He's not serious about you. That should have been like numero uno clue one. You should have been in the car just put it on the sticky, okay? So Chad, when they get there, Chaz hugs Rashina and Vanessa is looking, okay? Damn, Vanessa was a step away from single black female this episode. I kind of feel like, look, you know that this man has other connections. You cannot be looking the way that Vanessa was just because he hugs another woman. Come on, Vanessa. Pull it together, sis. So they're fighting over rooms. I was getting like, it was very housewives coded. I'll say that. Mieka goes up and finds a room. Chaz comes in. They're both laying in the bed together, and he like puts his hand out. She holds his hand. Cue Vanessa coming in. Now I don't know if it was just bad editing, but it kind of felt like Vanessa was like following Chaz through the house. So her little feelings are hurt. It's awkward. So she just kind of backs up very slowly, kind of on some, okay, that wasn't weird. Nah, it was just as cringe for you as it was for us to watch as the audience. So Tommy comes up on this boat. Why was Tommy strutting like that when he got out? Why did Tommy have them big old black shoes on with them shorts? Tommy don't bother me like he bothers y'all, but I didn't, that part, I was like, oh, this why, I see why the people don't be really featuring you, Tommy. So he lets them know the ladies have the power this week. And LaRon immediately was like, y'all just send somebody home. That's right, LaRon, and they're going to do it again. So LaRon is in his confessional and now he's shook. He said that he has not been putting in as much effort and the work as he should have. Whose fault is that? Whose fault is that? So Chaz is trying to talk to Vanessa, and he's like, when she's mad, she's very short and she gets quiet. So they go to the side. Vanessa's a couple drinks in because she was back at the bar. And he was like, it's nice out. Mm-hmm. So I'm kind of tired. It was a long ride. You tired? Mm-hmm. And it's like, Vanessa, what are you mad about, sis? You know that y'all didn't come coupled up. It would be different if y'all came coupled up and this is what he's on. You knew that he had other connections. So he asked her, no, she was like, so where are you sleeping? He was like, no, that's not my room. I just laid in the bed. I was just trying to test out the memory foam. I said, oh, Chaz about to be on that fuck shit. I can feel it. So Vanessa was like, well, I thought that, were we gonna sleep in? I thought you were gonna sleep in the bed with Mieka, and he was like, no. So Vanessa's like, I think we should sleep separately. And then it's like, do you want to sleep separately? Have y'all slept together? Have y'all slept in the same bed together? Not slept, but have y'all slept together? Because she said, like, the way that she said it it gave me the feeling that the two of them have either been physical already, or they have literally slept in the same bed together. So he doesn't know how to answer, because he don't want to sleep with her because he has all these other connections. And if he does share a room with her, then that is going to really kind of X out some of his other people, and you are going to basically, I don't want to say forced, but you're going to be attached to her. So she then said that, we're getting to the end. It's time to start narrowing some of our connections down. She was like, and I've narrowed mine down. He shades the shit out of her, and he was like, well, you only ever had one. I said, he's playing in your face, Vanessa. He's playing in your face. So, excuse me. Alonso and Laron are inside the house, and they're like, the energy is off. Can you feel that? The energy is off. So Laron was like, yeah, I'm about to call a house meeting now. So everybody comes in so we can hear Laron's rules for the house, because apparently this is his house, okay? So LeBron is like, look, ain't nobody married, ain't nobody booed up, so don't be getting salty if your connection talking to somebody else. I said, LeBron. Because for one, it seemed very targeted towards Vanessa, because the camera zoomed in on her, but it's also like, why you talking to these grown people like this, right? So he then goes on to say, no more alliances. And I was like, alliances? So he said that Will worked with Dominique and William to get Mieka and Koshia out of here. Now, I didn't recap that episode because I was sick, clearly still sick. But I remember watching it and being like, why are Mieka and Koshia at the bottom when Koshia had a bona fide connection? That didn't make any sense. So William is like, no, I didn't have nothing to do with that. I didn't have nothing to do with that. So LaRon get real swollen in the chest. And he's mad. And he's like, I got the text messages. Truth be told, I got the text messages too. I got the text messages too. But LaRon said that he got the text messages, and it's showing that they were saying like Cole has to go. LaRon's fiance has to get up out of here. Now, I have not read through all the messages that I have, but I definitely did see in the part that I have looked at so far, they are saying, I'm voting to get Mieka up out of here. And this is in the text message thread. Now, this is not in the gentleman's lounge. So granted, I don't know how the gentleman's lounge works. I don't know how the ladies' lounge works. So I don't know if the women decide right there in that room who they're gonna send home. If production tells them who to send home, I don't know how that works. But in the text message thread that I have, okay, I definitely do see that they are talking about who they are going to send home. William's name is definitely in the text message. He's a part of the thread, right? So now everybody starts kind of getting loud or whatever. So now Maya is kind of questioning her connection with William, because we grown out here. You are a 2-time divorcee with 3 children. So the fact that you would even be a part of some high school, childish, middle school type antics like this is crazy, right? So William is looking messy boots. I feel like the fact that he got swollen in the chest is kind of giving guilt, because you see that like Alonzo, when Chaz was like, y'all got a text message, it's a very different vibe from somebody that's innocent. On one hand, I'm glad that Laron brought it out, but on the other hand, and the one that's weighing me down a little bit more, I feel like Laron only did that because he's nervous about going home. That was Laron's Hail Mary, his dog whistle to the ladies to be like, if y'all got to get rid of somebody, get rid of William. He's messy. That's what it came across to me. I could be wrong, but yes. So everybody is like, all right, let's just get past this. Like, we gonna move on. Excuse me. But you can tell the women are like disgusted, as was I. Okay. So William goes to talk to Maya, and he said that he hates that his name was even in the mix. He then was like, it makes it seem like I was involved. Remember, I told you about this. Now, when William tells Maya, remember, I told you about this situation, it makes me wonder. It makes me wonder if what did William exactly tell Maya, because Maya seemed genuinely confused and like surprised that William was a part of it. So it makes me wonder, did William just tell her, yeah, I heard that, some of the guys had like a group chat where they were deciding who to collectively vote off? Or did William say, I was in a group chat with some of the guys and they are deciding? You see the difference? He either told her, I heard there was one, or he told her, I'm in one. So I'm not going to, look at Maya sideways. Because I know some people on Twitter were like, no, she knew. But it depends on what he told her. Because in that scene, he does just say, remember, I was telling you about this. So it could just be that he told her, yo, I heard that there is a group chat to, bop, bop, bada, bada, bop. Right? So Maya's turned off from him. Right? It's obvious. You can see her body language as she's talking to him. But she said, she tells William that, you know what, we're still good and we're just going to try to look past this, but she's not going to look past this. This has turned her off because nobody, no woman, no grown ass woman that's that stand on business, okay, as people like to say, wants to be involved with a man that is super messy boots like that. Y'all were conspiring on who to send home? Why? I get it, Koshia wasn't the most tolerable, but like honestly and truly speaking, Koshia should still be here because her connection was Laron. She should still be here. And if we're being real, Will and Alexis should still be here too because they were each other's bona fide connection. But y'all know how I feel about the model of this show and the format. So Justin wants to he's out on the jet skis with Mieka. He tried to get, was it Rashina, out in the water, and she said absolutely not because she can't swim. They're out on the jet skis. He makes a sharp turn and both of them fall off. I said, see? One, I think he was going too fast. Two, that water looked filthy. I felt like they needed to go take a shower immediately after falling in that water. It was brown. Like, why is the lake brown? Oh my God. So, Maya is basically moving on to Laron. She's, like I told y'all, she's done with William. She's disgusted with William. So now she's moving on, like Maya, to Laron, right? So she's in the kitchen and she's making some rotel dip because black people love rotel, don't we? So she's making some rotel so everybody has something to kind of snack on, And LaRon is saying how that the women are running with the party boy narrative about him. And it's like, come on, LaRon. Like, let's stop this now. You know why they're calling you a party boy? Because you talk about how much you party. You're the one that has said that you go out Wednesday to Sunday. What are they supposed to think about you? You're not going to a book club. You're not going to like a movie. You said that you're going out to party. That's why they're calling you a party boy. Instead of being like so offended by it, why don't you try to change the narrative by having something else to talk about than the new Madden, than the new Call of Duty, and then how much you paid for your bottle service. This comes down to you. And I like Laron. I think he would be super fun to have as a friend. But like Laron, you're giving immature. So you can't be mad at how the women are perceiving you. So Maya said that his party boy ways does not bother her because she works from home, and then on the weekends she likes to go out and kick it as well, work hard, play hard. So they both say that they want to have two boys. They both want to date somebody that does not have kids so that they can have their first kids with that person. And he now feels that she is just the one. You don't get to pick the gender of your child, right? Unless you got the money to really do that, where you can, do the embryos and you can see which ones you like, unless you really doing that. But if you are doing it just the old fashioned natural way, you don't get to say, I want to have two boys, so we're going to have two boys. So keep in mind how much everybody is drinking throughout this episode, because by the end of the night, they are drunk boots. So Patrice is outside talking to Chaz at the bar. She is like, so you don't have my number? And he's like, no, I don't have it. But I gave you my number. He tells her, yeah, I didn't save it though. From the first day. We're on episode 10. 9. We're in episode 9. Now, I don't know how many weeks that translates to them. But if he hasn't called you by now, Patrice, if he hasn't thought to reach out to you to get your number again, he don't want you, sis. Your connection is Alonzo. Why are you even dipping and dabbling over in what Chaz has going on? I don't like this, Patrice. I don't like this at all. I just feel like it's very, I don't want to say pick me, but it's not a good look, sis. The fact that you, like, I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it, but it's not the best look. That, like, it's giving thirsty. I'm gonna just say it. It's giving thirsty that you even did this with Chaz. So she's telling him, don't sell yourself short on me, and don't do this, and don't count any connections out. And it's like, girl, okay. So Alonso goes and puts his bonnet on, and they have a dance off. Look like they were trying is the key word, to do the Tamia dance and line dance in the background. Laron is drunk, so he tells Maya, I gotta be your boyfriend. And he's saying that so he doesn't get sent home. Do I think that Laron likes Maya? I do. Do I think that Laron honestly and truly wants to date Maya? I don't. I think that Laron is worried about going home tonight. Or tomorrow. That's what I think. So William is outside talking to Patrice. And he said that he's struggling right now. He gets emotional. Apparently his father is sick. But this is the interesting part. He said he took a leave of absence from work to take care of his dad. So he took a leave of absence currently from work to take care of his dad. Or did you take a leave of absence to come on this show? I just kind of feel like something ain't looking clean in the milk, William. You can't sit up here and I hope and pray that he is not one of those people that's just putting something on the family member to try to get sympathy. But it's wild to say I took a leave of absence to take care of my dad, but then you're off not only filming a reality show, a dating reality show, but you're now on a weekend trip. Okay? A little odd to me. Patrice then reminds him, when you got my number if you need anything. Patrice! Girl, if you don't go on with Alonzo or run off into the sunset, my God. So Chaz is drunk now. The representative is coming off. The mask is coming off. He's saying that, he's trying to be a good, strong Christian man, but he's falling to temptation. So we see him eating fruit out of Rashina's chest, for one. For two, we then see him tell her, put the strawberry in your mouth. Put the strawberry in your mouth. So then he not only bites it out her mouth, but kisses her. It looks like he wanted to keep kissing her. She pulled it back a little bit. He then says, I'm going to get in trouble this weekend. I guess I'm confused how you have gone from not liking a woman that wears makeup and lashes, and you don't want all that, and you want Vanessa, who, while Vanessa is a very pretty woman, is like some for more often than not, we don't see her wear a lot of heavy makeup the way that we have seen some of the other women that have, in her confessionals, Vanessa does. But on the show, just on like their dates and stuff, she doesn't have on like a lot of heavy makeup, right? So it's interesting how he's like flipping, or is your inner fuckboy that you were trying to suppress just now coming out because you can't hold it in any longer? Okay. So the next morning at breakfast, Rashina asks Chaz how he feels to be the man with the box. And Chaz is like, can we skip me? No, let's talk to you. Because you got connections with 4 out of the 5 women. Maya is only so lucky. So Chaston said that he's trying to juggle all his connections and to make good choices. At the end of the day, he just wants to do what's right and see who is his strongest connection. I'm gonna tell you where Chaz is going wrong. Mieka's not your connection. Mieka's not your connection. Chaz wants kids, if I'm not mistaken. I could have swore he said because he like lost a child, and I could have swore he said he wanted kids. Mieka doesn't want children, more children. She's not your connection. Patrice, you didn't think about this woman until now. It took for y'all to get to the getaway for you to want to talk to her. You didn't save her number. And it's like the secondhand embarrassment that I got when he told her I didn't save your number. And she was like, no, girl, no. No. Your strongest connection is Vanessa. It's like I don't understand Chaz. But then he'll say in his confessionals, this is hard for me. I'm not used to dating all these women at the same time. I get so sick of these men coming on and ready to love and then saying that they struggle with dating multiple women. You know that is the premise of the show when you sign up. I don't understand this. I don't get it. So then we get to the ladies' lounge. Rashina said that she didn't, well, excuse me, Rashina says that, her and Chaz are getting closer. He ate a strawberry out her mouth and they lips kind of sort of, no, y'all kissed. Y'all lips definitely touched, sis. I feel like that wasn't necessary to say. I just feel like it wasn't necessary to say. Patrice said that I added myself to the mix with Chaz and I got a good morning text. And it's like, oh, Patrice. Did Alonso text you good morning? Why is he texting you good morning and y'all in the same house? Why didn't he just come say it? That's not a red flag to y'all that he didn't come and tell you good morning? He's texting you. So then Vanessa is like, well, I came in with one top connection that's been the same top connection since the entire time. And I have gone as far as I can go with him. And now, like, the ball is in his court. It's now all on him. Mieka said, well, you know what? I got the same good morning text this morning, too. So it seems that everybody got the same good morning text. Sloppy. Sloppy. You might as well put them all in the same group chat. Not you BCC'd all the women the same text. So then the ladies pull Alonzo, Laron, and William to the front. They're in the bottom. Chaz's probably drunk ass is like, who I thought for sure was going to be me. The way Tommy was like, Chaz. Tommy was disgusted. And we don't find out who's going home. But they showed a commercial at like the 40-minute mark of the episode. So we know that William is gone. So thank you, Ready to Love, for showing the commercial during the episode. I feel like that was the wrong commercial. But let me know what you guys thought about this episode. What do y'all think about this whole alliance situation? I feel like this is silly. I feel like a lot of this is silly. They have to change the format. Until they change the format of this show, we are going to always be, are going to always be in a position where People are going to be teaming up to solidify their spot, forming friends. Like, they got to change the format of the show. I have given numerous suggestions. Own Call Me. I got thousands more ideas. But let me know what you guys thought about this episode. Don't forget, subscribe to the channel, thumbs up the video. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.